welcome back to my channel. It's me Kinshuk and you're watching Quintessentially Me. So I was supposed to post last week, but with everything that's happening in the world, I just didn't feel like. I sort of wanted to take a break and just relax. So this week I feel like I'm back and I want to post. I was first thinking of doing kind of a glam and dolled up look, but then I was like, for what? Like, where's anyone even going? So I'm going to do a very soft glam look. This is something you can use just for if you're going out for dinner when we are allowed to go out, or you know, even if you just want to take like good selfies for Instagram. I'm no one to judge. So I'm gonna be doing a more peachy soft look, like a more orange base because I'm warm toned. So you can go with a little more pink cold tone colors, but I'm going to be doing that. So I'm going to first start by priming my. I'm going to be using the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. And before that, I just want to mention I don't have anything on my face. I just washed my face and moisturized it, and I have a bit of lip balm on my face. So I take a bit of this like so. I think I took a little bit more, but it's fine. And I will just apply it on my face. And I will just do it on my lids as well. I don't go with a separate primer. You can if you want, because this is a soft glam look and I don't want to waste too much time on it. This is what I'm gonna use. So next step I'm gonna do is my foundation. Now I know a lot of people do their eyes first, but because it's not going to be a very heavy eyeshadow look, like it's not going to be too much colors, it's not going to have a lot of fallout, so I think you'll be safe by doing your foundation first. So I'm gonna use a beauty blender. You can use the regular beauty blender, or I like these ones. I don't know what these are called. I'll probably link it in the description. These are very like felt and soft and really nice. Gives you kind of a velvety finish. So I think I'm going to use that just to show you guys. And yeah, let me just wet these and come back. So I have wet this thing. It obviously expands in size. I'm sure a lot of you know that, but I don't squeeze out too much of water. Like when you can still feel like there's some water, that's when it gives that very dewy kind of a look. So that's what I'm going to go for. You can see today that I have a lot of acne and blemishes on my face because it's Shark Week. I've been getting stress pimples, so I'm sorry that you have to see that, but I thought it's perfect time to show you how I cover my blemishes. I mean, I try to. Of course, with makeup you can only cover the color, you cannot cover texture. That is why skincare is so important, so that you know when you go out in the sun, you know you are able to see every bit and pore. So if you don't have clear skin, you can still see, but it's fine. Like it's not something to be embarrassed of. I've learned to be confident in my skin, so I'm just gonna try and cover it up for you guys. So yeah, I have my beauty blender and I'm going to be using the Dior concealer first, and it's in the shade 030. So I'm going to be using a mirror just because I'm not able to see myself properly in the viewfinder. So and also, if my air conditioner is making a loud noise, I'm sorry about it. I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, it's been doing that since a long time, but now it's just crazy. So alright, I have some blemishes here and here, and it's a good, I mean, I've seen a lot of people go with lighter concealer, but I feel like a lighter concealer is even harder to cover because when you put on foundation on top of it, you can see light spots and kind of highlights your blemishes. So I go with a shade, the same shade, or with a bit darker. Like I prefer the same shade just so it looks like skin. A bit more. I'm not going to go too much under the eye. If you have dark circles, maybe you should, but if you have too much concealer on one sec, let me lower this. If you have too much concealer under your eyes, I feel like that's a dead giveaway, and we don't want to go for a very glammed up, dolled up look. I want to go for a little more natural look, so that's what I'm going to go for. And now I'm going to blend it. So this is what I'm going to take. You always want to tap in. I don't want to, you know, push it on my skin. No, I don't want to drag it on my skin because I don't want it to take away the product. I want it to dab it in my skin. That makes a funny sound. I'm sorry. But I feel like this is not moist enough, so I'm gonna go moisten it up a little. So I'm back and I made this a little more wet. I wet this a little bit. I don't know, I don't make sense. And I have this huge blemish on my nose. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I went for a facial, of course, before the whole lockdown thing. And she was trying to get, I think, a blackhead out, and she just ripped my skin off, and it just looked so bad. So I'm gonna try to put another layer of concealer on it. And the spots that I feel like I missed, I'm gonna go ahead with that. I think I got my hair concealed too. And now I'm gonna do that thing which you see a lot of people do, but I don't do too much. Like, it just looks silly. If you don't need it, don't go for it. I feel like if you have a good foundation, it will do the job. So you don't really need to make all those weird patterns on your face. I feel like with makeup, a little goes a long way, and I have learned it the hard way because I tend to do too much. I think because we see on YouTube and Instagram and stuff, I'm not a professional at makeup or anything. I'm just self-taught, self-learned, whatever. And you know, you just tend to consume what the media gives you, and it's all this heavy products shit that you don't need. It probably looks good on camera, but in real life it looks really bad. So what I'm telling you right now, maybe on camera it's gonna look not much, but like in person it'll look very natural and nice. And this is literally something I do wherever I'm going. And I will also just get a bit of the product on my eyelid. So this is how my skin looks. Let me lower this. So it kind of is all plain, and yeah, I think I've concealed everything. I'm gonna go with the next step, that's foundation. So for my foundation, I use the Forever Undercover 24-hour full coverage by Dior again. My shade is 033, and I'm gonna take a bit of it, and I'm gonna put that on my palm. Kind of use it like a palette. And just go all over and just try to cover everything, and it's like a thin layer all around my face. So just that much was enough to cover my whole face. Just remember, I'm not trying to go for a very heavy look, and I'm also going to cover my neck. Literally that much was enough to just even out my skin and make it look like it's a clean slate, so we can do our stuff on it. Alright, so next step is gonna be my brows. And I have, right now my brows are, I miss going to like a salon and like just getting my brows done. So they're a little unruly right now, but I'm gonna try to fill in and make them look pretty. So I'm gonna get my brow stick. I'm gonna be using the Etude House Drawing Eyebrow Pencil. It's in the shade, what shade is this? I don't know, like brown, lightish brown. So you don't want to go with black because very dark black brows look horrible on your skin. You want to go for very light color just so you can fill it in and then brush it out and looks natural, because really dark color will just stand out and make it pretty visible that you fill your brows in. I mean, if that's the look you're going for, do you, but if you want to go for a more natural look, this is what I recommend. So I will just do the small strokes. Oh my gosh, my eyebrows are a mess. I feel like after this lockdown, we all are gonna come out looking real beautiful. I guess that's a nice way for us to embrace our natural beauty. Also, I've been seeing all of these YouTube videos in which people just shave out the ending of your eyebrows and then just draw them a little up so you get that snatched Bella Hadid look. I'm too scared of my mom. I know she will kill me if I shave it off, so I'm not gonna do that, but I was so tempted. Also, I have a really fat bushy end, so it'll be hard for me to draw it and make it look good. But okay, and then you brush it off. Make sure you brush it well. I always say that you should brush it so well that when someone's looking down to you, you can't really see a line, so you need to blend it up a lot. So the key to natural makeup and natural look is a very blended makeup. All right, so I've done my brows and I think they look natural and filled in. I think I missed a bit over here. So always go with very light strokes in the front of your eyebrow, and then you can go a little bit darker at the back. Alright, so next is gonna be the eyeshadow. Yes, eyeshadow. So for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna go with this new thing that I have bought long back from New York. It's a Colorpop Sol shadow palette. It has these beautiful colors. Let me show you. I've never opened it, and I thought now is the perfect time because I don't know why I've just had them just lying around. See, it's brand new. I've not even removed like the sticker of it. But just look at the colors. They are so perfect for a warm tone person. I just fell in love with these colors. And Colorpop is pretty cheap and I really like the quality. So I think today I'm gonna go with this. I think I'm gonna prep my eye with this color called Nudigs. This really skin color thing called Nudigs. And just do the whole of my eye. Okay. I'm looking at myself in this very tiny viewfinder, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I will check by the end of it in my mirror. Alright, now that I've done that, let me show you from a little bit closer. I will go with the crease, like where your eye creases, your eyelid creases, with the shade Dynamite. I think I'm gonna go with the same one because it's a little thinner. This is my brush. I don't know what it is. You can use any brush, like, I don't care. So you just do that. Okay. But I really like this. It's giving a lot of color for just like a little dab on it. Alright. So now I've done the crease really less, like it's not too much. Alright, then I'm gonna go with a color for the middle of my eyelash for the middle of my eyelid. I'm gonna go with this color called OOO. Okay, I thought it was it has 3 dots, so I was like, maybe they forgot putting the color, but okay, I'm gonna go with that. I'm just gonna put it under the crease. Just a little bit. goes a long way. So the eyes are just going to be the only thing that you kind of do. I don't do contouring. I don't, you know, make all those lines and stuff on my face because I feel like that looks really unnatural. I'm obviously going to go with a bit of a bronzer just to get that cheekbone look, but a very slight one, just so, because when you look in the sun, when someone who's done heavy contouring, you can just see that weird color difference and it does not look natural. So you want to go with something that looks like a shadow. So anyway, I got that right, and then I'm gonna do the outer corner of my eyelid with a dark color. So just with the other side of this, I don't want to waste my, you know, I don't want to wash too many makeup brushes. With this color Unwind, it's a beautiful dark brown color, and I'm just gonna hit the corner of my eye with it, like the outer corner. Oh, that's pretty. Alright, now I'm gonna take this fluffy round brush and I'm going to blend it. Now you don't want to blend the part where you've put color, you want to blend the boundaries, the place where two colors are touching. So you just want to blend that out just so it looks seamless, you know. Alright, so that looks pretty normal, I think. You can just mix that up too. Yeah, I think that's nice because I wanted to draw attention to my eye. My eyes are small, that's what I do, and I have kind of hooded eyes, but not really hooded, it's like downturned eyes. So if I do stuff like putting that highlighter thing in your inner eye, that looks so beautiful, but I can't do that because I have my eyes really wide apart and that makes the gap wider because of course light reflects there, it looks wider, it looks bigger.
Yeah, Mr. White. Yes, science.
So I can't do that. I mean, I can do it if I want, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do kind of a foxy eye look. I'm gonna show you. Too shimmery. That looks good. Is it even? I hope it's even. Next thing I'm going to do is my kajal. So I'm going to put in the waterline, and I'm going to take a bit of the, after I put my kajal, I'm going to take a bit of this color that I use in the center of my eyelid and go below, just so it kind of completes the look. Not too much, not too dark. I want to look now. So for my kajal, I'm going to go with Maybelline Colossal Kajal Super Black, and I really love it. It's my go-to. It's waterproof, smudge proof. I don't know if I can do it like this. I need to see. I'm just kind of going closer just so you can see me do it. Alright, I think that went a little under. It's a little messy because you can always wipe it out, but I'm anyway going to add color under my eye. You should always, you know, if you want to go, you should always do the top of your waterline, the top waterline with kajal, which I'm going to do, but I don't think I'll be able to do it here because I can't see anything. So I'm just going to go with that color that I did over here and just go a tiny bit. You don't need to go crazy. Okay, just a tiny bit. Just so it looks a tad bit finished. See, it looks so homogeneous. I really like that. It looks really nice and complete. I'm gonna go with the top waterline. I don't know if I can do it on camera. I'm just gonna do it in the mirror. And next I'm gonna do my eyeliner. I'm gonna go with a kind of a foxy look. So I'm gonna go with a winged eyeliner and then go really thin and then kind of join my eyeliner with my kajal. And this is because I have eyes which are pretty far wide apart, so it just completes the look. It makes them look closer to each other, so it's kind of an illusion. I use MLANI, this is wiped out, but it's the MLANI Stay Put Matte eyeliner. I get so many questions about what eyeliner I use. This is the one I use, this is the one I love, and I've yet not found an alternative to this, so I'm gonna go for it. So always go thin and then build it up, because you can always go and add, but it's difficult to remove it. You will ruin your entire makeup. So this is how I did that. And now I pray to God that I'm able to match it in the other eye. And if they don't match, remember that to be sisters, not twins. But try to make them as twins. Okay, I think I made my wing a little too far out on the other side. I think I evened them out. So this is my eye, and I'm gonna go with the Dior Pump and Volume HD mascara. I use really small, those sample size mascaras, because you should throw out your mascaras every 3 to 6 months, and I think sometimes just 3 months, because they can cause like eye infections and stuff. So there's no point buying a full size mascara and wasting money, because I'm not like an everyday mascara kind of a person, so this goes waste to me. If you have an eyelash curler, that is perfect, because it'll make you look more awake. I don't have it. I mean, I had it somewhere. I'm not too bothered to go find it. I'm just gonna let mascara do its magic, and then of course I'm gonna do the lower lash. I don't know how the hell we do that to our face when you're putting mascara. It's a mystery, but that's the only way to do it. Okay. This is how my eyes look. I am gonna put on some blush. I'm gonna use the Real Techniques blush brush and the Tarte blush. I love it. It's the shade Feisty. What the hell was I thinking it is? Okay, it's the shade Feisty, and I'm gonna just take so and just do that. And for a natural look, I'm gonna do it on my nose too. If you want to do like the contouring shenanigans, you can. I'm just not too bothered for that. Maybe in a full glam look. So it should look like a natural flushed look, not too much. So next thing I'm gonna go for, next thing I'm gonna go for is bronzer. You can use anything. I'm using this milk chocolate finish by Black Radiance, which I bought a gazillion years ago. I'm using a Real Technique brush. I have no idea what the hell it's called. It's like this. I'm gonna go with that. It's kind of angled. I'm gonna take a bit of the product and just go along the cheekbone. Yeah, that's a lot. If you want, you can do the side of your nose. And I'm gonna take this Real Techniques, I think it's like the foundation brush, I don't know what it's called, puffing brush, and I'm just gonna make that look like skin and not like powder on my face. Okay, I like how it looks. Next, I'm gonna go with some lips to show you guys what I got in my Colorpop order along with the eyeshadow palette. I got this glow oil, and you kind of just put it on your body, and then when you walk in the sun, it's like highlighter for your body. I don't know when I'm gonna use it. It's just been lying here. It's in the color rose or rose, sorry. And this is how it looks. I'm dying to wear it, but where in my house, doesn't matter. And I have two lipsticks as well that I got from them. It's the Ultra Matte Lip from Colorpop again, and the shade is Bugaboo. And I also got the Ultra Blotted Lip called Swing Away. And I like this blotted lip because it looks, I mean, blotted, it looks very natural, and that's what I'm gonna go for today. It's pretty. Okay, it's not as orange as I thought. I was hoping it's orange. It's kind of pink. Alright, I'm just gonna try it. You see, it's kind of like sheer and see-through. Last step again from Colorpop, Super Shock Cheek Smoke and Whistles. This is their highlighter. Again, I got this like a year ago and I love it. And I'm going to use my fingers to put this on just because I like it. It's really nice and golden. I'm going to get it on the high points. So I have my high points here. Ooh, that looks good. Here. Why? Why? Such an attention seeker. Alright. Can you say that the lockdown has made me a little cuckoo in the head? Because I think it has. I'm talking to my air conditioner. And again, I'm gonna do that. Although it is pretty highlighted, I don't need it. And then remember that fat brush that I had. I'm gonna use that and just mix it all up because I don't want to have some visible lines of highlighter on my face. Alright, I think that's it. So this is my look. I'm gonna give you a closer look. This is how it is. These are my eyes. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like this soft glam look. I will try to do more looks if you want. Let me know what my next video should be. I'm thinking of doing product empties that I like and I don't like, but for skincare, of course. But if there's something else you guys want me to talk about, let me know. I would love your suggestions. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down just so I know what kind of content you want to see. And please consider subscribing, and that's it. I hope you all are staying safe. You guys are staying indoors, washing your hands, using sanitizers, using masks, doing all of that stuff, and stay safe. And I love you guys. Bye.